Hey everyone, and welcome back to Little Rocket Labs. Today we're finally fixing Pico. Hey there, little guy, remember me? I'm happy to see you too, buddy. That's right, I'm back home just like old times. No, Auntie doesn't seem to want me to work on the rocket. She won't even let me see inside the silo. Oh, right, the old vent. I wonder if we could use that to unlock the door from the inside. Let's go take a look. So we are now beginning the storyline. Think you'll fit in there, Pico? What? No, I'm not saying you've gained weight. I'm sorry, you look like the day you were made. Look, all you need to do is make your way through the vent and unlock the door. Good luck, little buddy. Keep it down in there, Pico. Auntie will find out. Oh my god. I don't understand. It's all still in pieces. There's so much dust everywhere. It's like this place hasn't been touched in years. You're right. I'm sure she did try as hard as she could. A lot of this equipment is in need of repair as well. Really? You think we could get this place running again? We need to repair all this equipment around here first. Okay, you've convinced me. We'll need to gather all the necessary parts first. Let's keep this a secret between us for now. We'll tell Auntie once we're finished. Let's get to work. Alright. We need heat sinks. Bearings and straighters. More bearings and copper wires. I'm gonna go ahead and grab two because I feel like bearings were needed on two machines and I can't remember. Alright, now it's time to go tell Auntie that we broke into the silo that she told us not to go into. And fix everything she told us to leave alone. I think this is going to end very well. All good intentions and all. Auntie, I have something to show you. What is it? I know you said not to go into the silo, but Pico and I have been working really hard and we got all the broken equipment repaired. You went into the silo after I specifically told you not to go in there? But I just thought that was incredibly foolish of you. Were you not listening? And to do so behind my back. What if you got hurt in there? Why would you do such a thing? Because what, Morgan? Because you promised. You promised me that if I came back that we'd work on it again. I spent years thinking about it. No matter how much I missed home or how much I missed Mom, at least one day I could come back and we'd work on it together again. And now I'm finally back and you won't even talk about it. I'm so sorry, my dear. So many years have passed, but you're right. I did make you a promise. If we're to work on the silo, then we should get the doors properly opened up. The main doors have been seized for years now. If I could ask a favor, we need to make some new motors first. The doors are extremely heavy. We'll need a larger special type of motor to get them opened again. Let me know when you have everything we need. So in anticipation for this, I have set up our factory to make those heavy-duty motors. So now that we have the blueprint, all we have to do is set the assemblers to make them. Alright, 15 per minute, and we need 20. So that will not take long at all. And in the meantime, I will show you my setup. So I went for attempting to be as condensed as possible, not necessarily looking at the easiest way to get through all of this. But we have the furnaces, which then make the iron bars, which make the iron plates. And then here we make the gears and the copper wires at the same time. So we can make the stator, and then we have another set of machines making bearings here so that we can make the small motors here. We have the heat sinks being made on the side so that the large motors can go here, or heavy duty motors. And then, in case you're wondering what's next, we will then make a winch, which I have to make steel cables from the side. And then from there, this one will make the crane system used to unload the shipments that come into the port. And on the side, we will need steel beams. So I haven't done the two side machines yet over on this one, but I have on this one. So this one is ready. To make the steel cable. And then the steel beam is just going to be coal and iron plates. So here we're going to have the steel cable, and then this one's going to be the steel beam. And we have enough heavy-duty motors to get the door open. You have the new motors. Thank you, my dear. The last thing we'll need is to power the silo. I've unlocked the breaker for the silo. Go up to the meter to the right of the doors and turn it on. The silo takes a lot of power, much more than we have at the house. You'll want to build some more wind turbines, or else you'll trip the breaker. I'm fairly certain that I have enough wind turbines. Yes. So that's done. Looks like we're all ready to go. Nothing left to do but get the new parts installed. That should about do it, I guess. Then looks like we're all ready. So what now? You may want to cover your ears, my dear. I'm going to turn our volume down for just a second because that blaring is rather loud. You built this with Mom? I was young once too, my dear. Your mother and I spent every moment working on this rocket day and night. It was going to put our town on the map, but after she passed, I found I just couldn't do it anymore. And the more time that went on, the harder it was to come in here again. I'm sorry, my dear, I didn't know how to tell you. I haven't been able to work on the rocket for years, and now I fear these old hands aren't what they used to be. Sometimes life gets the better of us. I'm sorry, Auntie, I didn't know. Coming back here to help you work on it the way me, you, and Mom used to, it's all I ever wanted. That's what your mother would have wanted too. Maybe together we can start our work again. We're going to need a lot more parts than just some motors, though. To build the rocket, we're going to need to produce and deliver all the necessary parts for each section. Parts can be built using different machines in your journal and then delivered to these input chutes. You can inspect the chutes to see what parts are required or check your notes in your journal. Some parts you'll need to research at the university first before being able to assemble them. Talk to Rebecca at the university to see what you should research first. It's going to be a lot of work, my dear. I can't wait. So that begins our storyline, and end of chapter 1, beginning of chapter 2. Good morning, Morgan. It's so early. How are you always up before I am? You wanted to work on the rocket, didn't you? No time like the present. Is there at least any coffee left? There might be a bit of decaf left in the pot. Decaf? What did I do to deserve this? I've been working on the list of components we'll need for the first stage of the rocket. Take a look. Heavy-duty motors, steel beams, circuit boards. I know how to make the motors, but I'm not sure about these steel beams or circuit boards. Not to worry, I'm sure Rebecca and Noor are up to the task of researching the parts we need. Sounds good. I'll head over to the university right away. Oh, before you go, let's head to the silo for a moment. There's an old friend I think you should see. But first, I need your help moving some boxes. Ah, it's Toasty. Wait, is that Toasty? It sure is. Oh my god, I can't believe I forgot about him. But why is he all covered up like this? Ever since you left, he missed you terribly. He decided to go into hibernation mode until you came back. Well, I'm back. Let's boot him up. My thoughts exactly. Why isn't it working? I'm not sure. I kept his battery topped up all these years. He should be ready. I think he might just need a little motivation. Why don't you stop by the bakery and pick up a fresh loaf of bread for him? Wait, you're right. I used to help him borrow some from the bakery. I'll pretend I didn't hear that. Now run along and get some bread. Let's see if giving it to him wakes him up. And this time buy it. Go ahead and throw those motors back in there so I'm not carrying them around. Alright, so now we bought our loaf of bread. Now Toasty is going to help us get around town so much faster. There we go, all set. Toasty, anybody home? Still nothing. He doesn't seem to want to wake up. I better go talk to Auntie. Maybe she'll have an idea of what to try next. I tried giving the bread to Toasty, but nothing seems a bit flaky. I thought for sure that would do it. Let's go take a look together. Maybe there's something we're missing. We should rise something new. You're quite pleased with yourself, aren't you? I'm on a roll. Well, this is awkward. Oh dear, I was worried about this. You didn't happen to see where he went, did you? I'm afraid not, my dear. But you should start searching around town right away. He's a giant 8-foot tall walking toaster. There's no telling what kind of trouble he can get up to on his own. You could say this town is toast. Not now, Morgan. But yes, you better hurry up. It might be corny, but it cracks me up. Alright, so he's hiding in the basement of the bakery. Or the storeroom of the bakery. Morgan, thank goodness you're here. Jamie, what's going on? What on earth was that? There's some thing here in the bakery. I heard it as soon as I came in. I think it's in the basement. Oh my goodness, what is that? I think it might be dangerous. Look at the size of Toasty! You're awake. I'm so happy to see you again. Wait, you know this thing? This is my auntie's toaster, or was her toaster. My mom built him out of their toaster when I was little. We used to go riding and get into all sorts of trouble. You rode on top of a giant toaster? We had very different childhoods. 5 cups flour, 1.5 cups water, 1 cup sourdough starter. Sorry, he only speaks in bread recipes. Toasty, did you break into Jamie's bakery? 2.5 teaspoons salt. Sorry for all the commotion. He was just hungry. I'll find a way to make it up to you. As for you, let's get you home, Toasty. Well, I'll be. Welcome home, Toasty. It's all good to see you two, old friend. Turns out he was hiding in the basement of Jamie's bakery. I found him rummaging through the bread. Toasty. Well, now that he's home, make sure to let him stretch his legs now and then. You get around more quickly while riding him. Press A to hop on or off. Toasty can also help you knock down buildings more quickly as well. Press X to start or stop knocking down buildings. Just be careful. Let's not have a repeat of the time you went through your mother's factory as a child. Alright, Toasty, you're to Auntie. Let's go. Alright, so press A. We are going to press X. Whoops. And get rid of all of this junk. So it is so much faster to take your factory down and rebuild it. Although hopefully we won't have to do that, because I feel like I set up for at least the next little while. Also, he can cut grass. So if you need to move some grass out of your way, not doing so hot with the driving today. There we go. So much faster. Nor, I really don't think that should go there. Oh, they're playing Tetris. We don't have to watch that. Hey Mo, what would you like to research? So we're going to unlock the steel beams, the steel cable, and the winch. Also, we did the throughput challenge, so we want to walk away from the desk and just talk to Rebecca specifically. So we tell her that we did it. No way, that's incredible. Wait until Nora hears about this. Well, if you're Miss Hotshot, then how about seeing if you can hit max throughput for crafting stators? Which it's already set up to do. Actually, you know what? I might already have some of this. Alright, we just need 25 motors. So I guess I should have kept them in my pocket after all. Alright, Toasty is not going to be able to get through this. So we are going to have to hop off for just a moment. Alright, 25 motors. Now, if I didn't have Toasty, I could drop them off right here and it would deliver it to the Dropbox for me. Or through the delivery chute. You can do it to the Dropbox, but I didn't really want to take up all the walkway. Except I need to put that in the Dropbox first. Having a blonde moment. Alright, now let's go talk to Rebecca. Alright. So we need these to fix the pier as well. And we will need the cable crane. But we're gonna have to start the steel beams first. So we need to talk to Pete. But I already have the factory set up, so all I have to do is configure it. So let's go ahead, at least I'm pretty sure, and get this started. Alright, so in order to do this, we have the heavy duty motors, are going to go into the winch, and then the crane is going to be the next one. We need this one to do the steel beam, which the coal is going to go into there, and the iron I had set up is gone. No big deal. We just have to move the drills back. in, route in. No, not supposed to go on the overpass. That was routed for in the meantime while I was working on this. Okay. And then this is... Oh, I did the... Okay. Seriously having a double one moment. Okay. Let's get rid of this. Alright, I need the iron bars from here. Okay, well I wanted this fully automated, but I'm gonna have to put in a furnace. Which is going to take me just a second. Okay. We'll go ahead and take the bars out of this. Okay, and now we need the coal. Actually, I'm not gonna do that. You know what? I'm gonna use a splitter because that will be so much faster. And now that's going. Now I could use an overpass here. Or actually I could have used an overpass here. But it'll be fine for the moment. Okay, so now we have steel bars coming in here. Alright, and now we need steel cables. Which is just an iron bar. Okay. So we need another splitter. As you can see, I left iron bars here. For this, I just honestly really put them in the wrong container. But it will be okay. Alright, so we'll put the splitter here. We'll go from A to B. We have to configure it, make it every second, so that way and now we are stuck. There we go. All right. Oh, shoot. This needs to be in assembler. Let's see. So we need iron bars. Right, maybe if we move this. Well. Let's see. Okay, let's do this. Let's put the assembler here. Right. Alright, I'm gonna have to lose my buffer for the moment. Which I don't really love to do, but steel cables. And then we'll put the splitter here and do the same thing. But we need to configure it so that it does every second one. Alright. And now we should have winches. Alright, there we go. So now we have winches and we have steel beams, and then eventually this will be cranes. So, only downfall, little glitch, we won't have the ability to have a buffer for the steel cables unless I redo the end again. But that is the beginning of building our rocket. Now, from here, we obviously have to wait until some of the machine, produces what we need. And I have 2 rows. So I have to fix the other one. And then once they are all produced, we will need to bring them to do research at the university, and also start saving up on parts to repair the lighthouse so we can get the port opened up. So there's quite a bit that we still have to do. But I hope this video was helpful. If you liked it, please give us a like and subscribe if you want to see more.